I have an alert. I have another alert. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. Peace and blessings. Just going to wait for more people to come into this live stream. I have a very important live stream tonight. I have a Colombia alert that you need to know. So I'm just going to wait. I see I got 2 people in so far. If you're in so far, please make sure you send me a comment. Let me know that you're here. Please give me a 1 in the comment section if you're there. What's up, Process Journey? What's happening? What's happening, bro? How are you? How are you? Always there. You. Wow. Hey, what's up, man? What's happening? Easy, easy. Say, hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. I have an alert today. I got some crazy news coming out of Medellin. What's up, Easy? What's up? Oh, you have a birthday tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday, Easy. Happy birthday, Easy. Are you still in Colombia? Are you still in Colombia? Are you still in Burkamataya? I hope I'm saying it right. I know that you said that you was going to Brazil. Okay, we got 4 people in the live so far, so I'm going to get started. Well. Mm, 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 mm. Well, another foreigner had just, he said, yes, but I'm going to Brazil in 3. Oh, great. You're going to Brazil in 3 days. Okay. Hey, man, you have a good time in Brazil, brother. You have a good time. You have a great time in Brazil. Have a great time in Brazil, bro. Let me see how many people I got on here so far. How many people's in the live so far? Let me see. Oh, we got 8 people so far. Okay, so let's jump into the story of what's going on. Another foreigner was drugged and robbed in Medellin by some chicas. Okay? But not only was he drugged and robbed, he was robbed out of $100,000. He was robbed out of $100,000. Mm, mm, mm. That is a lot of freaking money. And I'm not trolling this man. I'm not trolling this dude. I'm not. But he said that he was out for 16 hours. They gave him, he says, scopolamine, or they could have gave him clonazepam. That's what they were using too. It's a little drug in a bottle. It comes in a white bottle, and that stuff is more stronger than that stuff is even more stronger than that other drug, scopolamine. Actually, it's a very dangerous drug. He said that's why Medellin women want to on a date with. That's why Medellin women want to date with for. Yeah, yeah, they still down there getting clobbered, man. They still down there getting drugged. He just got drugged and robbed out of $100,000. And I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna let you listen to him. And like I said, I'm not trolling him. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying he deserved this, but they cleaned him out. And he's going to explain to you what they stole. They stole over $100,000. All right, here we go.
4 days ago, by a girl. She put something in my drink. It's called scopo lamina. It's also known as the devil's bread. I lost all my memory, and basically, it's like a truth serum where if you take it, you lose your memory, but the people who use it on you have full control over you. They can make you do whatever they want. And basically what happened to the girl, I was not paying attention. She put it in my drink. I lost all my memory, and then she
What's up, Jay?
got
Salute.
access to all my bank details, my crypto wallet, and my everything, and she stole all my money, more than $100,000. Stole my drone, my laptop.
Wow, she cleaned him out. She stole his wallet, his crypto wallet. She went into his bank account. She drained all of his bank accounts. These people that do this stuff are professional criminals. They are professional criminals. Yeah. The way how I'm doing these lives now, I'm not using StreamYard right now. If I had StreamYard, I would be able to put his picture on the live if I was using StreamYard. But this is I'm doing this straight off of YouTube right now. What I'm doing now, but I don't know what it is. But by me doing uh, live stream this way, I'm getting much more views. I'm getting much more likes. I'm getting much more watch time. I don't know, but I definitely need the watch time, so I'm doing it this way for now. But tomorrow, I should be back on StreamYard pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, they took absolutely everything from this guy. I mean, they drained him. They drained. He said that the girls, when he wasn't paying attention, they put something in his drink, and he said he lost his memory completely. I'm gonna give you guys some advice about how to stay safe in Medellin and any other place that you go to. You know, if you're having dinner with someone or if you drinking with someone, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't eat or drink around anybody. No one. Because I did a video on this a few weeks ago about how quick and how crafty these women are. They are very crafty. And they could drug you just like that. And this guy, I'm not going to mention his name or anything, but I was looking at some of his videos. I was looking at some of his video, and he was just way too lax around those females. He was way too lax around. I mean, he would just drink this, let them, touch his drinks, passing drinks around. He was just too open. But let me tell you something. You cannot trust anybody with your food or with your drink. If a female tells you that she wants to cook for you, say, nope, that's okay. Let's go to a restaurant. Or you could buy food at the supermarket that's pre-wrapped. Never trust nobody with your food. Never trust nobody with your drink. Never.
My camera with all the cool vlogs are also gone. And now I'm basically fucked. It's really sad because the plan I had was to travel the world and go on an adventure forever and document it. But now I have to recover mentally and financially.
Wow.
The drug is still fucking up my brain a lot. Um, the plan now is not to commit suicide. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad.
You hear what he says? He said he is so depressed. He said he is so depressed that he wants to commit suicide. And I reached out to the guy to talk to him. I did. Because that is a horrible thing to lose everything you got. You know everything that you have saved, everything that you have worked for, everything that you've been probably working on this for years, probably all your life, and it's all gone. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Jay. They show absolutely no mercy. They will clean your clock out. And let me tell you something. On my last trip to Colombia, my last trip to Medellin, and the chicas that I was with, even though they are some of the nicest females that you probably can ever meet, I still did not trust nobody with my food. I still did not trust with anybody with my drink. Even the young lady that I did on my live, Cookie, real nice girl, real good girl. Do I think that she would do something like that? Probably not. But I still didn't trust. I still didn't trust. If I leave my drink on the counter or something like that and I walk away to the bathroom, that drink is contaminated. Because any female, it doesn't matter how she looks or anything, she could be a scopolamine queen. Let me see some of these comments here. Make sure I see it. Yep, they show no mercy. Yep, he ate with this lady at the restaurant, or did she cook for him? Well, I'm not for sure how he got drugged, but I looked at some of his videos, and he did a lot of stuff like out of the restaurants and stuff. And then there was one video I see him with that really that really caught my attention, is that he was with two females. Two females is very, 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 very dangerous. Two females is very, very dangerous because you always have one to distract you and one to deliver the drug. And you know what I'm trying to tell you is that this stuff happens so freaking fast. It's equality horrible to lose everything, to be robbed like this, or getting scammed on a long game scam like Anyway, or natural disaster. Man, oh man. Yeah, they took everything he had. They took everything. And I'm telling you guys, don't trust nobody. I don't care. I don't care how nice they are. I don't care how sweet they are. These women are extremely crafty. They know how to say all the right things. They know how to spark your ego. They know how to say all the right things to get you to drop your defenses. And like I said, on my last trip, I met chicas that was all that in the bag of chips. That's an old school saying. She was all that in the bag of chips. I'm serious. I am really serious. But I still did not trust nobody over my food. And then one thing that I do, well, I did invite another young lady out for dinner. I'm just going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about no intimacy or anything. As I told you guys on the last video, I said I would not again talk about my personal experience or my romances or anything on YouTube ever again because of people just hating on me. So a female came to the resort, said we wanted to have dinner. So at first what I did was I sat right next to her, but then what I did was I sat like on the opposite side of the table to put some distance between us because I didn't trust her as far as around my drink or around my food because it only takes a millisecond for something like this to happen. It don't take very long for something like this to happen. Yes, those women destroyed him. Yes, they did. They destroyed him. He's talking about committing suicide because he had so many plans. He said he had so many things that he wanted to do. Now he can't do anything. He said something like they can manipulate or come up with a plan. Yes, yes. These girls are masters of illusion. They are masters of illusion. They say all the right things just to get you to drop your defenses. And with that 1 millisecond you drop your defenses, they put that drug right in your drink and everything is over.
That this happened. The good part is that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days. Luckily.
Did you hear that? He said that he was in a coma for 2 days. So he nearly died. He nearly died. He said he was in a coma. You know what they probably gave him? They didn't give him scopolamine. They gave him clonazepam. That's even more dangerous than scopolamine. They got this new drug called clonazepam. And just 3 drops can unalive you. 3 drops of this stuff can unalive you. And he said the only thing that saved his life, someone found him. Let me see, sound like they can, okay, we did that one already. If they can scope, then they can, yeah, Jay, they could do a whole lot of things. They could do a whole lot of things. Yes, they can. They could do a whole lot of things. They can extort money from you. They got so many ways of coming at you. But see, the thing that you have to understand is this: is that they care absolutely nothing about you. Period. They have no romantic feelings towards you whatsoever. And I'm not saying these women, this is all the women that do this. No. No. All the women don't do that. But If you're pulling women from Tinder, from Bumble, then it's highly likely that something bad is going to happen to you. Because, like I said, these females, they do not care at all. I had a guest that came on my show about about a year ago. Yeah, I remember Anita. She came on my show about a year ago, and she talked about it's the way how they were raised. They don't care. They have absolutely no empathy towards you, none. But you know what? Let's see. Let's what he says.
I have good friends and family members who helped me out a little bit with some money. And my brother, he bought me a ticket to Curaçao to recover mentally and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life right now. But for now, the adventure is over. It was fun. We had 6 episodes of enjoying life, and if you look at the last video, it's also funny because I was talking about ups and downs in life, and that I just recovered from a down momentum, and that I felt in an up momentum, and then it all collapsed. It all collapsed. But I'm not giving up on life. You know, these things happen. Right now, I just really don't know what to do with my life, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I hope one day I'll be back. Right now, I'm just gonna enjoy Curaçao for a little bit and try to get my mind straight, physically, mentally, and I hope to recover from it financially as well. And I hope that one day I can continue this journey, and I'll come back even bigger, better, and stronger.
Wow, this is too bad, man. His whole life has been turned upside down. Wow, this is really sad. Yes, yes. Yes, that's so sad. He lost everything. They drained everything. They didn't show any mercy. None. For some of you who just came in on this live, there was a foreigner that was drugged, robbed, and he lost over $100,000. He lost over $100,000. No, they won't do nothing. You're right, Easy. They won't do nothing to find these people. No, they won't.
From $100,000 4 days ago, by a girl. She put something in my drink. It's called scopolamina. It's also known as the devil's breath. I lost all my memory.
No, the authorities, you're absolutely right.
It's like
the authorities won't do nothing for you. When stuff like this happen to you, you are on your own. You are on your own. And the only person that probably that can help you is your family. That's why you should always let your family know where you're going in case of emergency. Always have a backup plan with your family just in case. Yes, he does.
A truth serum where if you take it, you lose your memory, but the people who use it on you have full control over you. They can make you do whatever they want. And basically, what happened to the girl, I was not paying attention. She put it in my drink. I lost all my memory, and then
Wow.
she um, got access to all my bank details.
And you know what? I did see all the I saw some of his videos, and I did see the females in some of his videos, and I was like, bro, you better be careful. And this is before the I was like, bro, you better be careful because he's a good guy. I'm not putting him down, but he was just too free. He was just too free. He would just like drink around them, turn his back. He just felt too relaxed. And I said, bro, you better be careful. I said, you better be careful. Because you know what? I think too, I asked myself, I was like, why do this keep happening? Let me see what you say. Colombian police will say you shouldn't go out with her. Yep, that's what they're going to say. Yep, that's what they're going to say, easy. Good guys get used. Yeah, they do get used. You know what? You know the reason why I think that this keep happening? I'm going to tell you. Hold on, let me get another drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to tell you what I think the reason why this keeps happening. Hey, if you hear everybody, make sure you hit that like button for me, okay? And please subscribe if this is your first time on the channel. Lincoln, what's up? What's up? What's up, brother? Yeah, man, there was if you just getting on, there was a tourist, a foreigner. He got drugged and robbed in Medellin, and he lost $100,000. They took his savings. They not only did they steal $100,000, but they took his computers, they took his phone, they took everything. Left him with nothing. Nothing. Hey, what's up, Blue Cherries? What's up, bro? Hilton Travel, what's up? Wrong. You too old for Colombia. Just bring your ass out here. Everybody trying to get me to go to Asia. Everybody trying to get me. But Hilltop Travel, let me ask you a question. Are you in Thailand or are you in the Philippines? Because I'm hearing bad stories everywhere about this is happening. It's happening to other people in other countries too. And I'm going to break down the reason I think this is happening. This is happening everywhere, Hilltop Travel. Welcome, Hilltop. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, please. I definitely appreciate that, guys. But this is not just a Medellin or a Colombia problem. This is a travel problem. And I'm going to tell you, see, Medellin women love foreigners to rob them. Yeah, they do. But not only just Medellin, there are guys. You remember I did a video, I did a live a couple of days ago about something dark is happening in Thailand. These women are taking these men's retirement and leaving them with, it's the same thing. Men are getting robbed in Thailand, but they may not be getting drugged, but they're getting taken advantage of. I'm talking about they're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, putting their name on real estate with these women, with these Thai women. And the women end up leaving them and they take the property and they flip it and they get the cash and they disappear. Oh, yes, you do, bro. I've been getting a lot of complaints about Thailand, brother. These women are taking these retirees' money. Yes, they do. They're not drugging people, probably not like they're doing in Medellin or in Colombia, but a lot of guys are loot. Matter of fact, I did a video about lots of foreigners have been committing suicide. They've been jumping off their balconies. You say to the small cities. Oh, okay, okay. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I think that's causing this problem of men being taken advantage of. And why does this keep happening? Why do men fall in love with these Thai women and these Colombian girls, these foreign women, and they just invest everything they have with these women? They even exhaust their whole entire retirement account, and then the girls end up leaving them with nothing, and then they become suicidal or depressed. Okay? Yes, you got to use common sense, absolutely. But this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is what I think that this is why this keep happening. I'm gonna give you my reason why this keep happening. You guys come to this channel for the truth. I'm gonna always tell you guys the truth. I'm gonna always tell you the truth. The reason why I think this keeps happening because I keep asking myself, why do these guys lower their defenses, allow these chicas or these women to basically just walk over them, take all their money, and leave them with nothing? And then I heard stories on the Gringo Files. I mean, wow. I'm talking about foreigners losing 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of freaking money, man, to lose. We work hard for, I don't know about you, but I work very hard for my money. I don't have, I mean, $80,000 like half of my retirement. Let me see here. The guys lose focus, the girls are just fun. Right, 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 Lincoln. Yeah, you can trust these women if they drug or steal and put shame on them and fuck up the game, and they will go to jail. They will have their faces in the paper, but they don't care. $100,000 club is like a million. Yeah, it's like a millionaire. Yeah, it's like a. Can you imagine how far $100,000 could go in Colombia? It's like they're millionaires. But this is what I think that keeps creating this problem. Why foreign men keep going to foreign countries and keep falling into this trap? Because I hear this stuff all the time. This is something that just don't happen every now and then. This is common. This happens a lot. And I'm just sitting here trying to figure out, like, why does this keep happening? What are we doing to allow these type of things, drastic things like this to happen? You know, I really think it is. I think it's loneliness. That's what I think it is. There are a lot of men. There are a lot of men out here that's very lonely. And there's a lot of people just don't want to be alone. They can't stand being by themselves. The only way they can be happy is they have somebody if somebody is with them. And they have trust issues. Yes, I believe that too. But I think a lot of it is trust because loneliness is horrible. Loneliness can lead to depression. It can. It can lead to depression. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The way how most of us get treated in the matrix here in America, most women, I'm not saying all, but I noticed something. Most women ignores us. They ignore you. When was the last time a woman in the States told you how handsome you are? When was the last time a female complimented you about anything? Right, right. Most women don't even see us. Like I was on my way home from work today. Group of women walking. I'm walking with them, right? They didn't treat me, I'm not saying they treated me bad, but they treated me like I was invisible. Like I wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time a female said, "Wow, I like that tie that you were wearing. Oh, wow, I like that outfit that you wear. That's a really nice." You don't hear that anymore. They don't tell you that. Let me see. You hit the right on the nail, Tony. Single men living in these countries should try to get a girlfriend. Chasing women get tiring, stressful. Right, right. Because we are always trying to get attention from them, but they still don't give us no attention. None. It's like we're invisible. I work I work in the medical field, right? Which is a predominantly female industry. I work around women every day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm being treated bad or anything like that, but it's like I'm invisible. It's like I'm invisible. I go to the supermarkets. I go to I make my rounds. I do whatever I have to do. I go to the doctor's office and things like that. It's like you're invisible. So what happens is this is what happens. Listen to me because I'm going to always bring you guys the truth on this channel, always. But when you go to places like Thailand, when you go to places like Brazil, Colombia, the DR, then the women there play that game like, oh my God, you are so handsome. Oh wow, look at those clothes that you wear. Oh, I like those shoes. Me amor, you my amor, amor. That's all I hear in Colombia. My amor. Te amo mucho. Kiss you on the head and everything. So you're getting all this attention that you don't get here. Some of them even go as far as giving you a massage. When was the last time any female here in the States gave you a massage? Massage your shoulders. Saying, relax. I'm going to take care of you. And that's what these women do. They hit all these targets. All these targets. And it make you have self-worth. You feel like you're important now. You feel like somebody cares about you. Because even since ever since Ever since I just left Colombia. Wait a minute, let me hear some of these messages. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. As you said, Colombian women have told me times, you're beautiful. Yep, they tell me the same thing. They tell me the same thing. Yes, they do. Some pay for the hotel with jacuzzis to go with me. Yes. Looking for pros in Thailand and Colombia to cure your loneliness. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It's very, very, very dangerous. And that's what happens. And but these women, they are masters of illusion. They know this. They know that you're not getting no attention in the country that you come from. They know that you're lonely. They know that. They know that women don't pay no attention to you because the first thing that come out of their mouth is, why do these guys come all the way over here to Colombia and want to date women here where they can't find? They think that you can't find dates in your own country. So actually, they think that something is wrong with you. So you got all these lonely men that go over there just to get attention. That's what it is. And those girls, they give you attention. And I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm not saying they're all bad. I just want to, reiterate that. Everybody there in Brazil and Colombia and India, all those women are not bad. There are some really good, wholesome people there. You just have to be patient and do your homework. But if you go down to any of these countries, if you go down to Colombia, and the first thing you want to do is get with a chica because you don't want to be alone, that's a very dangerous thing. And that's the reason why this keeps happening over and over and over and over and over again. Because men are afraid to be lonely. He said, I could get women in any city, any country I go. Yeah, I believe you. Kenya, Colombia, Brazil, not all Thailand, Dominican Republic, and the Philippines. Yeah, they all manipulate. Yeah, yeah. And I'm talking about men lose thousands of. You know what? The little money I spent in Colombia, I spent about, let me see, for my spending money and all the, the fun I had and stuff like that. I spent about maybe, let me see, maybe a good $600. And I think that was a lot. I thought that was a lot. I'm talking about when chicas came to visit me. We had dinner and things like that. You still got to spend money. I thought I was overdoing it when I spent about $600 worth of, you buy drinks, you buy food, you do all these different things with them and stuff like that. You can't be cheap in Colombia. You can't be cheap. Mm-mm. You will not get far. You will not get very far in Medellin being broke. You can forget that. You won't get far at all. If you go down there broke, you pretty much it's over. But you got guys that go down there and they spend thousands. They lose thousands, lose their whole bank account, crypto, everything, retirement account, everything just wiped out.
All my bank details, my crypto wallet,
Yeah, man, Jesus,
everything,
expensive.
and she stole all my money,
Oh, Carl, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing really
more than
good.
a hundred thousand
Hit the like button to
dollars.
subscribe. Hit
Stole
that
my
like button,
drone, my
everybody.
laptop, my camera, with all the cool vlogs are also gone.
She took everything from this guy.
And now now I'm basically fucked. It's really sad because the plan I had was to travel the world and go on an adventure forever and document it. But now I have to recover mentally and financially. The drug is still fucking up my brain a lot.
These women took his peace of mind. They took his peace of mind. They stole his joy. They stole his spirit. They took everything. And this is what I'm trying to tell you all. They do not care about you. You are rated as a 0. 0. And I'm going to tell you another mistake that foreigners make. Like I said, y'all came here for the truth, so I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, Easy, you're right. They took everything. They took his joy, they took his happiness, and they took his soul. And they don't care. They go into the next person. They go into the next person. And this is going to happen to somebody else. I'm going to tell you another thing that foreigners make. Mistake. Y'all may want to write this down, give y'all some good points on how to survive with these chicos out here. I'm going to tell you another thing. A lot of foreigners in their mind, they go down there and they think that they're going to sweep these women off their feet. Like you, a foreigner, you God's gift. Yeah, I'm from the U.S. I make all this money. I got this, I got that. Oh, you should be glad to get me. Yes. I'm going to come, I'm going to sweep you off your feet. I'm going to take you to the finest restaurants. I'm going to take you shopping. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Guess what? All that stuff doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't change the way how they feel about you whatsoever. They don't feel the same way that you feel about them. The way I let me get this right. They don't feel the same way like you feel about them. They don't. They don't. They don't feel the same way like you feel about them. Only thing they see is an opportunity. Not all, but the bad ones. And they are waiting for you when you get there. Yes, they took everything from you. Everything. They took it. They took what I mean is when they took everything, they took everything.
The plan now is not to commit suicide. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad that this happened. The good part is that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days. Luckily,
they left him. See, another thing, they left him in the coma for 2 days. Did anybody come back and check on him? Did any of the chickens come back and say, "Whoa, maybe I gave too much of the drug. Maybe I need to call the ambulance or the EMS"? No, they didn't. They left him there to die. Yeah, we'll compete with the Colombian men, and they're jealous. Absolutely. And some of them are in cahoots with the girls. Some of them are in cahoots with the girls.
I have good friends and family members who helped me out a little bit with some money. And my brother, he bought me a ticket to Curaçao to recover mentally and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life right now. But for now,
Is the people, is the place where he was, the people that comes in and check on him? I think he was staying at like I think he was staying at a hotel. I'm not for sure. Was he at a hotel? But somebody came and found him. That's how he was able to be. That's what kept him alive. Someone they found him unresponsive, and they took him to the hospital. It wasn't for that. He probably would have been another statistic. He said, no, they don't care as long as they got their money. Yep, as long as they got their money. Life is cheap over there. Worse than HBO show version of The Wire. Life is cheap with they took place in multiple. Right, right, right. Something else you said, Jay, about, let me see. By the way, Philadelphia City of Six are University of Pennsylvania, Drexel Temple, LaSalle, Villanova, and State. Oh, okay. Thanks for the update, Jay. Thanks for the update, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Stealing from him probably was easy for those. Oh, yeah, it was easy. It was easy. It don't take much. Only thing they have to do is put the drug on their finger, that clonazepam. They just put it right on their finger and put the finger right in your drink and give it to you. And just one drop and knock you out. That's how powerful that stuff is. That stuff is dangerous, very dangerous. If they give you too much, if they give you too much, it will unalive you. That stuff they give you is very extreme. And those females are not pharmacists. What's even more scary is that they're not pharmacists. They're not professionals. They don't know the side effects or the dosage of a drug like that. 3 drops of clonazepam can be fatal. Fatal. You know what, Jay? I don't know why some of them have that mindset, but I know one thing is that there is poverty there, and those girls they live from day to day, and it's the environment that they grew up in. It's the environment.
I got drugged and robbed from $100,000 4 days ago by a girl. She put something in my drink. It's called scopolamina. It's also known as the.
You know what? And I saw some of his videos. He was way too careless, man. I'm not trolling this guy, but he was way too careless. He was laughing and joking, and they were smiling and laughing, and and he's just drinking, putting his drink down. I sat there and I looked. I was like, mm, mm. And you know what, too? You gotta really be careful what type of content that you post too, because if you're a foreigner and you going over there with these women, right? And you doing videos of you in the hot tub with these chicas and stuff like that, They don't like videos like that. They get very jealous. They get very angry when you show videos like that. And you create unwanted attention on yourself. A lot of foreigners, they create unwanted attention. You don't want that type of attention on you. Let me see. If that's dangerous, then why even go? You know what? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, sir. Let me tell you this. Let's see here. You say if it's that dangerous, then why even go? You can have a very good time in Colombia. You can. My last trip last week, I had a beautiful time. And let me tell you guys this. If you want a consultation from me, you can reach me at Tony, TonyMA 40. Tony, M as in Mary, A as in Apple 40. I give consultations on Instagram. I will tell you what to do, what not to do, how to have a good time, how to meet chicas, what's to look out for, and be able to have a good time, you know what I'm saying, and go back home safely. I will tell you how to do that. There is a way how you can go down there and have a good time and don't have to worry about nobody trying to harm you. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Desmond, I felt more, believe it or not, you guys probably not gonna believe this, what I'm telling you. I felt more safer on the streets of Barranquilla walking than walking in the streets of Detroit. I felt more safer down there than I do here. I felt very safe because I don't attract that type of. Because let me ask you a question. Okay, I'm asking y'all this question. If I'm walking down the street, okay, and there's people around, okay, there's women, children, people walking back and forth and everything. Ask yourself this question: what is it so much about me will make them want to rob me? Why rob me? What do I have that will stand out for them to pass all those other people and then put their attention on me? Why? Because a lot of people don't blend in properly. If you're walking around with or you're walking around with a $1,500 phone, you are attracting bad attention. They're gonna get that phone. I don't do that. I don't. I do whatever it is that I have to do to take away attention to myself that they don't want nothing I have. And so far, it has worked every single time. I blend in. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear watches. I don't be going out there with my phone, showing my phone off or anything like that. I don't be talking loud. I don't wear really like loud clothes that draws a lot of attention. I wear what they wear. I wear a regular shirt like this and a pair of pants, pair of jeans. But it's much more. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's much more safer over there than it is over here. I felt more safer over there than I did here. Believe it or not. But I don't do stupid things either. I don't walk at night. I don't walk in bad neighborhoods at night. I don't go to clubs. I don't. I know a lot of guys like to go to these strip clubs and stuff like that. I don't do that stuff. I don't walk around, and even here in Detroit, I still don't walk around at night in different places downtown Detroit, or, in Campus Marshall, just walking around idly. I don't do that. I use the same common sense here that I do over there. I don't allow strange women to come into this place where I am now. I do the same thing over there. But for some reason, I don't know what it is. Well, I already told you what the reason is. The guys go over there to Medellin and they just let all their guard down, all their defenses down. Meet a girl on the app, and that girl the same night comes over to their Airbnb, and they wonder why they got drugged, robbed, and lost everything. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, I got all these people. The mindset has that the song Nate Dogg the lyrics is like saying they want an instant payday. It was a robbery. This is a different style in Colombia. Yeah, it's a whole different game in Colombia. It's different. It's different. Yep. I think it's from the net. Okay, yep, okay. When I go again, no videos, no posting from me. No, I'm not posting no girls on my video. I learned that the hard way. I'm not doing that ever again. See, you are right. I like to be low key. Yeah, low key. Yeah, that's what you do. You be low key. Supposed to because everybody are looking. Yeah, everybody's looking at you. Yes, yes, yes. They are watching you. You may not think that they're watching you, but they are. Detroit's a city that is way too big for itself. I used to live out there. Anything on the outskirts of the city, you don't want to be walking. No, you don't want to be walking around. And I know some. Let me tell you something. I know some very bad areas here in Detroit that you don't want to be at this time. Matter of fact, in Detroit right now, you want to be inside. You don't want to be outside. You do not want to be outside in Detroit at night at this time, especially at this time. No, you don't. You need to be inside. And I use that same common sense in Colombia. Yeah, Medellin is not safe here. It's not. I live in Miami. Detroit is known as is extremely steady. Yes, yes. I thought they were improving downtown Detroit. I know Detroit is bad, but maybe no. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. Colombia is more safe than it is in the states. It's more safer there. But see, you gotta know how to move when you go down there. It's safe, but you don't want to do stupid things like I heard stories about guys walking 3 a.m. in the morning drunk. You know what I'm saying? You attracting that wrong attention to yourself. I would never be walking the streets of Medellin at 3 a.m. in the morning. And some people say, well, I only live like 3 blocks away from the club or the lounge or whatever it is I went to. For number one, you always take an Uber back to your place. You never should be walking blocks. You say, well, I only live 2 or 3 blocks. And I'm walking three. I would never be walking anywhere until 3 a.m. in the morning. That's a no-no. Not even here. But a lot of these mistakes, I really believe, is because a lot of men are lonely. They are. He said, downtown Detroit is okay, but the further you go out from downtown, the more dangerous it gets. Yeah, the more dangerous it gets. Yes, 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 it is dangerous. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was in Colombia this past week, when I was there, I was hearing more crime happening over here than I did over there. I'm talking about mass shootings, churches getting shoot up. There was a guy that came into a church and unalived multiple members of the church and set the church on fire. Happened here in Michigan. You don't hear stuff like that. I mean, you may hear, crimes and things happening there, but nothing compared to, I mean, every single day while I was in Colombia, I was hearing more crime over here than I did over there. It's more safe over there than it is over here. They don't think for themselves. I know. Yeah, you heard about that story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't even tell you how many mass shootings we had within the last 6 months. How many mass shootings have we had in this country? How many mass shootings have you heard in Colombia or in Thailand? None. But I think the reason that these men keep getting played is because of their loneliness. But you know what? I understand their pain. I do.
Amina, it's also known as the devil's bread. I lost all my memory, and basically, it's like a truth serum where if you take it, you lose your memory, but the people who use it on you have full control over you. They can make you do whatever they want.
Yes.
And basically, what happened to the girl, I was not paying attention. She put it in my drink. I lost all my memory, and then she got access to all my bank details, my crypto wallet, my everything, and she stole all my money, more than $100,000. Stole my drone, my laptop, my camera, with all the cool vlogs are also gone. And now I'm basically fucked. It's really sad because the plan I had was to travel the world and go on an adventure forever and document it. But now I have to recover mentally and financially. The drug is still fucking up my brain a lot. The plan now is not to commit suicide. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad that this happened. The good part is that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days.
Nope, you never bring them to your place. Always you know what? I'm going to tell y'all this too. Please write this down. I'll give you guys another tip to protect yourself. Never, 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 never bring anyone to your home where you sleep. I'm going to tell you again. Never bring anyone into your home where you sleep, your Airbnb that you may be living in, because your home is like your holy place where you lay your head down. If you're going to entertain chicas or any type of female, especially if she's a working girl, always take her to a hotel. And you leave all your expensive equipment, your laptops, your iPhones, your money, all that, you leave that into a safe where you live at. You keep it separate from where you are, where you live. Okay? Never bring nobody in your house that you don't know. Where you keep all your stuff or where you sleep. Because I have heard stories. I have heard stories of people getting robbed and the robbers return. They come back and rob you again. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at night knowing that somebody had robbed my house. They've been all into your personal stuff, been all into your drawers. They've been all into your bathroom, all into your personal things. And they probably know who you are. They probably know, if you only get what, if you gonna do what you're gonna do, get a hotel room. I speak totally against that type of stuff, but if you're gonna do it, do that. And that way you don't have to worry about nobody trying to. You leave all your stuff in your. You leave your stuff in your main house. Nobody should be around that stuff, around your computers, around your expensive phones and your money and your jewelry and all that stuff. You don't need to be bringing jewelry down there in the first place. Let me see. Yeah, hotel, not your Airbnb. Excellent. That's right, Jay. Absolutely. If the woman sees that you're thirsty, right, they already see that the blood in the water because they know that your common sense will diminish. And more she puts the goods up your face. That's what I'm saying. See, what they do is see, these chicas, let me tell you about them. They are masters of flattery. They are masters of they flatter you. They good at it. They flatter you. They flatter you. They make you feel so good. And I'm going to repeat this again. I'm not saying all women are like this. I'll repeat. All women are not. I'm talking about the bad ones. The ones that's looking for you. They flatter you. They're very good at doing it. I'm telling you. They're very good at it. They act like they appreciate you. You do something for them. They're very appreciative. Do women, let me ask you a question. Do women here in the States, do they seem like they appreciate you? Do they? When was the last time anybody here appreciated you? Saying, we love you. Oh, thank you. Me and more. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are so sweet. You are so kind. You're a good man. You're a good man. You're a handsome man. Oh, you're very handsome. Oh, you're a handsome man. You never hear that here. They never do that here. You are completely invisible. You don't matter. You don't matter. But then when you go to Brazil, Colombia, the DR, Thailand, China, when you go abroad, it's a totally different story. Totally different story. When I was with Cookie, the whole entire time she complimented me. It made me feel so good. But I had to remember, like, this all could be this could be a game. It could be a game. She could be playing you. I don't think she were. I'm just saying for what I believe. She was a good person, very good person, very good person, very polite, very kind, but she made me feel like $1 million. I felt like I mattered. I felt like I mattered, like I meant something to her. And that's the way they make you feel. But the bad ones, they know that. And they say, if I could get you to lower your defenses for a millisecond, I got you. I got you. And this is what happens over and over and over and over again. I heard a lot of good things about China. I heard a lot of good things about China. If you meet a Chinese woman and she loves you, she's yours forever. I've heard a lot of good things about Chinese women. No, you're absolutely right, Easy. They don't want a serious relationship with you because, see, another thing you got to understand this too, guys, and this is very important. This is very important. They don't take you seriously. And most foreign women don't take you seriously. They don't take you seriously. Because the reason why they don't take you seriously is because they know that you're not going to be there for very long. They know that you're just a foreigner. You're going to be there for about 5 days, 6 days, maybe 7 days at the most, but you're going to go back to your own country. And I think that's why, well, I'm not going to mention nothing about Cookie anymore. Sorry. I wanted to tell y'all something, but people just misinterpret everything that you say on social media, so I have to be careful what I say. But they don't take you seriously. But when you live there, when you got like a 6 month, 7 month visa, or if you're there for multiple months, and you have, you actually are engaged in the culture, engaged in the language, then they will take you more seriously. Right, right, they do. Yes, easy. You hitting it right. Yeah, they do. Multiple times they will ask you. They will ask you, how long are you going to stay? Yes, they do that. Yes, yes, they did. They did the same thing to me. They asked me how long I'm going to stay. Oh, how long I've been here. Then I sit there. I was like, God, I hate to tell them this. Mm. I said I'm gonna be here for about a week, 7 days, 6 days, whatever. Then they'd be like, oh, okay. And you can see that confidence just really just, they lost all confidence in you. Yes, many times. Absolutely easy. Easy, when you go to Brazil, I want you to let me know, okay?
Good part is that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days. Luckily, I have good friends and family members who helped me out a little bit with some money.
Hey guys, another thing I want to tell you too. If you if you're going out of town, I mean if you're going to a different country, let somebody know in your family where you are and set up like an emergency fund just in case something happens. Okay, and always get travel insurance. I got travel when I travel. I always get travel insurance. I think um, I think the travel insurance they cover a lot of stuff if something happens to you. If you get robbed or somebody steal your personal things, you can claim it on your insurance policy. You know, but I've always have travel insurance when I travel.
And my brother, he bought me a ticket to Curacao to recover mentally and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life right now. But for now, the adventure is over. It was fun. We had 6 episodes of enjoying life, and if you look at the last video, it's also funny because I was talking about ups and downs in life, and that I just recovered from a down momentum, and that I felt in an up momentum, and then
He said, "What travel insurance you get, Tony?" It's called it begins with an A, called Alizan, something like that. Alliance. I think it's called Alliance. That's what it's called. And usually, because the airlines I use is American Airlines. And when I be booking my ticket, they ask you, "Do you want insurance?" It's called Alliance. That's the name of the insurance travel insurance place. And believe me, I would advise everybody to please get travel insurance because, for example, let's say if you're traveling to Brazil or somewhere and you get sick on the plane, you have a medical emergency, and the plane have to divert, to get you medical help, or maybe have to land in a different city or something for you to get help. They charge you for that. It could be in the thousands of dollars. But what the travel insurance does, it pays for all of that. If something happens, or if your flight get delayed, or if any type of thing that happens, and I think they cover robberies too. I think they do. Like if you lose your computer, if somebody rob you of your computer, so like you said, like what happened to him. He said they took all of his equipment. They took all of his equipment. They took his camera. They took his iPhone. I think you could claim all that on your insurance policy. But you would have to get a police report though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always, green beans. Always getting travel insurance, man. It's not that expensive too. I think it's about. They charged me like about $100. $100. I said I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. What I got to lose? $100. No big deal. I want to have peace of mind that if something would happen, and then I think they cover your medical expenses too. Yeah, the name of the travel insurance is called Alliance. They're really nice people too. I've called them on the phone before. I mean, I didn't have to make a claim or nothing, but I had to ask them some questions. Yeah.
it all collapsed. It all collapsed.
Yes. Yes. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Process. You should also consider getting a portable. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, carbon monoxide detector. Yes. Especially, especially if you're going to Mexico, because there've been multiple tourists that has been unalive because of carbon monoxide poison. Yes, absolutely. I highly recommend that. Yes, yes, sir. Way to go, Process. Yes. Yeah, Airbnb that use gas. Yes. He did you hear about I think it was last year, um three women was unalive in what was the name of that country? What is the name of that country? It was three American women. They were in Belize. They were in Belize, and they were staying in an Airbnb. All three of them was unalive. They passed away, and they said it's related to carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, I would highly recommend that.
But I'm not giving up on life. You know, these things happen. Right now, I just really don't know what to do with my life, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I hope one day I'll be back. Right now, I'm just gonna enjoy Curacao for a little bit and try to get my mind straight, physically, mentally, and I hope to recover from it financially as well. And I hope that one day I can continue this journey and I'll come back even bigger, better and stronger.
Yeah, you've been my prayers, brother. I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. I'm so sorry
All
that happened to
countries
you.
need to translate goals.
I'm so sorry that happened to him. Yeah, he's gonna have to go back to work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. $100,000 a lot of money to lose, man. I can't imagine what he's going through. But this happens all the time. It happens all the time. This is common. This is common. This is what happens all the time. These women, I'm telling you, I know they make you feel like you're on top of the world. They do. They make you feel like that you're important. They make you feel like you matter. Because here in the States, it's like you don't matter. You just ignore it every day. You go to work, you wake up, go to work. You do the same thing every day. Nothing's changed. Same thing. You say good morning to someone, they may nod at you or something. I don't know. I don't know. I think this really, I don't know. I think this, that really just destroyed your spirit, man. Because if you look at his previous videos, he was really happy. But I knew he was but when I saw some of the stuff that he was doing, I said, bro, be careful, man. Don't be, he'd be sitting at a table with a couple of feet, with a couple of chicas, just getting drinks after drinks after drinks and stuff. I was like, he's being just a little bit um, too free, too trusty. He's trusting too much, and all it takes is just one. Yep, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful out there. Never trust nobody with your drink. Never, 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 never. Never trust anybody with your drink or your food. Even when I was with Cookie, good person, very good person, showed me a good time. Still didn't trust her. Still didn't trust her with my food. Still didn't trust her with my drink. I think Medellin can be paradise, but like I said, easy. It all depends on how you move. If you move a certain way, you'll be okay. Because I know people that's been there for years and nothing's never happened to them. It all depends on how you move. Yep. So, all right, family. It was good talking to you all again tonight, and I just wanted to just bring that to you about this guy losing everything. And I hear so many stories about this. But you gotta love yourself, okay? Love yourself. You love yourself because nobody's gonna love you better than you are. And I think the reason why this keeps happening is that men don't love themselves. They're lonely. They are lonely. And loneliness can be a very terrible thing, you know. Say this shouldn't happen. I know, but you got opportunities out there that will do it. And these women, they know exactly where to hit you. They know, they know that you're not wanted here. They know that. Some of them know that you can't get women here. Women don't pay you no attention here. They know that. As the bad ones, what they do is they exploit that. They tell you what you want to hear. They tell you everything to be able to get what they want from you. Like I said, they would take everything away from you. They don't care. They left him with nothing. Nothing. They left him to die. He said he was in a coma for 2 days. And the reason why he's alive today because someone found him. Absolutely, E. You were absolutely right. Yep. Yep. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand why so many guys fall into this trap. Why does this keep happening? And like I said, the drugging may not happen as frequent in Thailand, but you still got women who are just really just finessing these guys out of thousands of dollars. And not only just Thailand, but the Philippines could do the same thing. I mean, these guys, they just like, they just, I mean, give these women their whole entire retirement pension. I'm talking about they give them everything that it took decades to work for. It took decades to get what they got. And they lose it within a year. They lose it all within a year. Yep. So, y'all be careful out there, man. Be careful, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, okay? If this is your first time. And if you want the truth, just come here. You're gonna get the truth, okay? I guarantee you're gonna get the truth every time when you come to this channel, okay? And I'm not for sure if I'm gonna do this or not, but I'm thinking about going to the Barranquilla Carnival in February in Colombia. I'm thinking about it. But I keep you guys posted. Y'all stay safe out there, okay? Like and subscribe. hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and I will see you guys. I probably would do another video on, let me see, today is Wednesday. I might do one on tomorrow on StreamYard because I want to interview Chris. Chris is a new YouTuber. He has been very, he has been, he's been a very good subscriber, very supportive, and I want to support him. Okay? So I might see you guys tomorrow. Either I may see you Thursday or I may see you guys Friday on StreamYard. Okay? Hey, Arizona, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, there was playing. Oh, yeah. He lost $100,000. Arizona. Arizona, I'm gonna play the video for you one more time. I don't think you heard the entire video.
Into gun.
Let me see.
I got drugged and robbed from $100,000 4 days ago. By a girl. She put something in my drink. It's called scopolamina.
Scopolamina.
It's also known as the devil's bread. I lost all my memory, and basically it's like a truth serum where if you take it, you lose your memory, but the people who use it on you have full control over you. They can make you do whatever they want. And basically what happened to the girl, I was not paying attention. She put it in my drink. I lost all my memory, and then she got access to all my bank details.
Yeah, Arizona, he lost $100,000.
Everything, and she stole all my money, more than $100,000. Stole my drone, my laptop, my camera, with all the cool vlogs are also gone. And now I'm basically fucked. It's really sad because the plan I had was to travel the world and go on an adventure forever and document it. But now I have to recover mentally and financially.
It's okay, Arizona.
The drug is still fucking
Yeah, he
up my
lost
brain.
more than $100,000. $100,000 gone, y'all.
The plan now is not to commit suicide. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad.
He's taking it very hard. This is sad.
The good part is that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days. Luckily, I have good friends and family members who helped me out a little bit with some money. And my brother, he bought me a ticket to Curaçao to recover mentally and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life right now. But for now, the adventure is over. It was fun. We had 6 episodes of enjoying life.
Yes, you're absolutely right,
If you
Arizona.
look at the last video, it's also funny because I was talking.
But you know what, Arizona? I was just talking about earlier to some of the guys. I was asking myself this question: why does this keep happening over and over and over again? And not only in Medellin or in Colombia, but it happens in Brazil and it happens in Thailand too. These guys in the Philippines, they go over to these countries, they meet these women, they lower their defenses. I'm talking about in the matter of fact, I hear more scams, that more men are getting scammed in Thailand than I actually have in Medellin. I'm talking about these retirees that go over there, they lose thousands of dollars, man. I'm talking about their whole, they spend their whole 401k on a female, like 100,000, 75,000, 50,000. I mean, I'm getting all these numbers of these men losing this money. And then you have situations like this. I really believe, myself, I really believe the reason why this is happening is because these men are lonely. They're lonely and they want the attention. And some people would do anything to get rid of that loneliness, to not to feel that loneliness anymore. And the money to them does not matter. It's just my opinion. And I know how it feels to be lonely. Loneliness is a very, very it can make you feel very depressed being lonely. Where you feel nobody cares, nobody wants you, nobody wants nothing to do with you. You don't have anybody, you don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. I know most of y'all probably have a different opinion about that, but that because why does this keep happening over and over and over again? It's like it's repetitive. And then you remember I told you I did the video 2 days ago about the suicides in Thailand. Why so many people are jumping off the balconies in Thailand? What's causing this? Yeah, next day they're rich, and next day they broke. Yep. I'm talking about they lose everything. It was this one guy. I got, I heard the story that the girl took everything. This happened in Thailand. The girl took everything that he owned, took all of his money, and he was living out in the streets. And he was living out in the streets, homeless, American, American person living out in the streets of Thailand, as a homeless person. He said what he had to do, he finally swallowed his pride and he called his daughter. And his daughter had to fly all the way to Thailand to get him back, to bring him back home again. Yes. And then the authorities, I mean, the people, I mean, the government and the authorities don't understand why these people are jumping off of balconies, are unaliving themselves because they lost everything. They feel that they have nothing to live for. I mean, if it takes you decades to accumulate your retirement and whatever you have 200,000, whatever how much money you have for retirement and stuff, that it took you all this your whole life to save, and you lose it within 6 months. That's depressing. Yeah, it is. You're right, Arizona. And so that's why Thailand is. That's why they're changing a lot of their laws. You know, but now it's getting to the point where people are taking their own lives. That's a whole nother. That's a whole different game there, man.
Talking about ups and downs in life, and that I just recovered from a down momentum, and that I felt in an up momentum, and then
Yes, absolutely, Arizona.
it all collapsed. It all collapsed. But I'm not giving up on life. These things happen. Right now, I just really don't know what to do with my life, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I hope one day I'll be back Right now, I'm just gonna enjoy Curacao for a little bit and try to get my mind straight, physically, mentally, and I hope to recover from it financially as well. And I hope that one day I can continue this journey and I'll come back even bigger, better and stronger.
Yep. All those women, they're gone. They're gone. They don't care. They're gone. They got theirs and they're gone. They don't care nothing about him. That's what they think about you. Yep. So, all right, fellas. Yeah, he lost all plan. We just got to keep him in our prayers, man. Man, let me tell you something. You go to this country, make sure, when you go to different countries, make sure you pray. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in that. You have to pray, man. Every time I go, when I went on my trip this last week, pray for God's protection over me, you know? And he does it every time. God bless you guys. I love every last one of you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back again with another episode, okay? Y'all stay safe out there. You remember, I do consultations on Instagram. Very, very cheap. Very cheap. They're only $20 an hour. I tell you what the game is, how to move, how to protect yourself. Believe me, you will not regret it. Okay? All right, guys. Take care. God bless. Peace.